Good morning. Hey, it's Wednesday and I'm out on the Willoway dock today and we're looking at some outstanding plants shipping out. You know, it's a little bit of a nip in the air, but hey, we got some time to get those projects done. Let's take a look at these plants. First of all, we have these 15-gallon emerald green arborvitaes. Nice, full, heavy plants. Good consistent pull on these. Nice value. Here we have Viburnum winterthur, you know, and this is a great plant. I use it in my yard. It has, the viburnum has nice glossy foliage to it, good fall color, and really nice flower in the spring. I like the glossiness to the foliage. It makes a nice nice hedge plant as well. Viburnum winterthur. Here we have our 5-gallon. This is Buxus green velvet. Look at that beautiful plant. Here we have Viburnum blue muffin, and this is a dentatum variety that has an abundance of fruit as it ages. Of course, you know, in the 3-gallon, they don't fruit until they get some maturity to them, so it'll take another year or so, but it's got beautiful porcelain-like blue fruit to them in the fall. This is Viburnum blue muffin. Here's another really nice value. This is Little Devil Physocarpus, and again, this is a shorter statured plant. Nice, full, tight, compact habit to it, but it's great for small gardens. This is Little Devil Physocarpus. So this is one, a newer one on the market. This is Viburnum Little Ditty from Proven Winners. It's a shorter statured viburnum. Again, it has that really nice glossy leaf. We can see the flower heads, they just finished late summer, mid to late summer is when they start to bloom. So they're just finishing off, but the foliage is just outstanding. Again, this is a shorter, tight, compact plant, glossy foliage, Viburnum Little Ditty. These are always popular. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon mop cypress. Well, the hydrangea that we're looking at now is hydrangea Little Lime, and again, this is a little more tight, compact plant. You can see these are gorgeous 3 gallons. They still have bud and bloom on them, so we'll have a little color here, providing that the weather cooperates. But in any case, this is a great looking 3-gallon Little Lime. Two more great looking plants I wanted to show you. This is our 5-gallon Viburnum Summer Snowflake, and you can see the bud count on that. They bloom later in the season, so again, this gives you some color late in season. These are gorgeous 5s. Now let's pan over here. We've seen these a lot on the dock. You know, this is PJM Elite, and you can see these big, full 3-gallon plants. What a value in these. They're going to be loaded with buds for you and give a lot of early spring color. As we're looking here, we got some plants that are great for landscape and also for the Christmas season. Here we're looking at our boxwood. This is Green Mountain in a 3-gallon. You can see the nice pyramidal shape to these. Good color to them, good value. We're going to pan over. We got 2 sizes to look at on Alberta spruce. The first one there in the middle is our 2 gallons. And again, those are very nice full plants, good value. But look at the value in these 3 gallons. I mean, these are just awesome plants. Again, all of these would be great. We could bring them in for landscape jobs or take them right into the Christmas season. So I wanted to pull a couple of these off the pallet and show you. This one's tilted a little bit so you can get a top view. This is a 3-gallon Rhododendron Roseum elegans. So you can see the nice body to those 3 gallons. The growers have done a fantastic job on our crops this year. So we got a full line of really big 3 and 7 gallon Rhodies. Check this one out. Roseum elegans, 3 gallons. Here's another good mix of color. First of all, our grasses are still going strong. We got a nice selection of 1, 2, and 3 gallon sizes, and they're all plumed up with some nice fall color. And then we're coming in here. I've showed you these a few times. This is Aronia Low-Scape Mound, and it's starting to show its fall color. This is a great little plant, hardy to most of the Midwest as a native, and you can see here the beautiful red color starting to come on them. This is Aronia Low-Scape Mound. You guys are tagging in this order here, but I want to show you some color. Here we have a Buddleia, and this is Miss Molly. And Buddleia is typically at the end of the season, but here we have Miss Molly. It has a lot of buds yet to come on it. Very nice full plants. We also have Miss Violet as well in the same stage to give you some color. And then here we're looking at Spilled Wine Modula, and this will give you a lot of color here all the way up to frost in this beautiful foliage. More of those beautiful hydrangeas, but I wanted to show you this nice chartreuse color. This is a spring color as far as flower, but the foliage just gives all season long. This is a great little plant. This is Duchia Chardonnay Pearls. And here we're looking at drift roses. You know, and drifts just keep coming on, and it will still bloom all the way through a hard frost. And you can see the bud and bloom count is just keeps coming. So this is a really good value on these. We have a good selection of drifts. This one happens to be drift red. You know, keep us in mind with your ground cover needs. Here we're looking at our flats of Inca, but we also carry Packy and Ivy and the traditional ground covers in both flats and gallons. So here's a cute little holly. You know, we see a lot of holly on the docks because we do a pretty good job, I think, of holly and get, you know, a good value. But this is an interesting one. This is our own Emerald Magic, and you can see here these nice tight leaves serrated there. This is a male selection, dwarf, tight, compact habit. Beautiful plant, Emerald Magic. Well, earlier in the video you've seen our 3s, and this will give you a size perspective. This is our 7-gallon Green Mountains. And again, they still are nice, tight, compact shape to them. Beautiful plants. Good consistent pull on these too. These are Green Mountain boxwood 7 gallons. So here we're looking at some of our azaleas, and I showed these azaleas several times on the dock. For good reason though. Look at this one here. This is 3-gallon Gerard's Crimson. You can see the beautiful size on those. Then we'll bounce over here just another variety to show you. This is Pleasant White. But we got a great selection of azaleas. They're all nice big plants like this. Excellent value, guys. So the hydrangea we're looking at now is Pinky Winky. And again, we still have paniculatas that are showing some nice bud and bloom. We'll bounce down here. You can see the color. Still have a few heuchera. Nice color again to take you into the fall. Look at these ferns, guys. I mean, I've shown you several varieties of ferns. The guys are doing an excellent job on these. We got a good selection of varieties. They're all this nice big heavy plant. Check out our ferns. Now the peek at grasses. Again, grasses are very popular right now. This is Hamlin, and you can see nice full 3 gallons pluming up. Good fall decoration plant. Well, more of those little devils, and here we're looking at our 3-gallon Blue Maid holly. And again, good value on these. Nice shape. This one has the glossy foliage. Beautiful. Bounce over here, this beautiful silver color is gray owl juniper, and you can see nice big heavy 3 gallons. Nice color. So here we have another boxwood, and this one is Green Gem. So this is another small dwarf tight compact habit, and these are great looking plants. Green Gem. Well, you wouldn't think forsythia in the fall, but again, a lot of folks are stocking up now, so they'll have the plants in hand when spring breaks early. And a lot of folks are still doing a lot of landscape, and this is one of the first signs of spring, so you want to have a few of these in stock. This is our 3-gallon Forsythia Spring Glory. Here we're looking at the Carl Forrester grass, but I wanted to show you these. Here we have a rose, and this is a very popular one from Proven Winners this year. This one is At Last, and you know, it just keeps popping in color. Has this gorgeous peachy pink flower to it, and again, you know, we're in October here, guys. Look at the bud set on those. You still have some color in these. These are At Last. So here we have an Itea, and this is a great 3-season plant. This is Itea Little Henry. You know, and we've had some cold weather, so they're starting to get a tinge of leaf curl and things. But hey, this fall color is starting on this one. In the landscape is a fire red in the fall. Has beautiful spring blooms, and throughout the season it's a nice tight compact plant for the landscape. Think of this one, Itea Little Henry. More hydrangeas going out, and this one just to give you a look at our hydrangea Limelight. And again, you know, they cut them back and we do the rotational trim. The growers are excellent about doing that, and you can see we have bud and bloom on these, and we'll have some color for some time to come here. So this is 3-gallon Limelight. Well, our container trees are just coming in. They're starting to stage at the back side of the docks, getting ready to load with the containers. We got a great selection of container trees. The field guys are working hard on digging, so be sure to get your orders in. Now is an awesome time to plant trees. Here we had a load of our globosa spruce come in from the field, and these are 18 inches. These are part of our grow bag system. So they're grown in the field in a root bag, and then we'll pull those bags out and put them in containers. And you see the little red tag giving instruction on how to plant and care for them. So be sure to check out our grow bag system. These globosas are very nice. So hey, I wanted to show you these. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon. This is Buxus Highlander, and this plant is a hedge type plant. It'll get eventually about 6 feet, hardy to 20 below Fahrenheit. So it's a nice option if you're looking for a smaller hedge. Buxus Highlander. The guys are bringing in some more color here. Wow, look at these. Here we have Hydrangea Bobo, and we're looking at a lot of bud and bloom on these. And the color here is a newer hibiscus. This one is Purple Pillar. And you can see here they still have a lot of color, heavy budded plants. Two great choices here. This one's Bobo and Purple Pillar. Yeah, look at the consistency of this pull. You know, it's a nice big pull. Here we have Endless Summer and Bloomstruck. And you can see the crop looks really nice. I mean, this is your Endless Summer. And you know, we'll pan around. They've got sporadic blooms in them, but the plants are awesome. And then here we're looking at Bloomstruck. A little heavier in bloom right now. They get that really nice deep red veining to them. Beautiful fall color in purple shades. Two great selections right now if you need some hydrangeas, Endless Summer and Bloomstruck. Again, the guys are just bringing up another load of those gorgeous hydrangeas. Well, here's another fall favorite. You know, we see these a lot on the dock. Here we have our 3-gallon burning bush. You know, these are just gorgeous 3 gallons. Look at the size of that. You know, we have several sizes available, but hey, you can't beat this for a 3-gallon, guys. Look at the color just starting to come out in them. This is going to be one that folks will see in the yard, and they'll say, geez, I want one of those. You got them in stock? Here we have Liriope, Hacknoloa, all gold, and more of those gorgeous Euchra. Again, this color is just outstanding for fall. Here I wanted to show you a plant. You know, the foliage isn't much to be desired right now. It's typically the variegated green and white. This is Ivory Halo, but look at those stems. I mean, this is something as you plant it, you get the gorgeous variegated foliage in the summer and these beautiful red stems that pop out in the snow in the winter. Ivory Halo. Well, again, you wouldn't think daylilies right now, but if you're doing landscape jobs, it's a very popular plant. Here we're looking at our 19 centimeter. This is Pardon Me, which is the red, and Stella, which is the yellow. And you know, if you're thinking a 19 centimeter plant, look at the size of that, guys. Plenty of divisions in there. These are going to be instant effect. Here we're looking at a plant that's making a comeback in color, and this is Ligustum Vickery. Look at that 3-gallon plant. You know, these are nice as an individual or in a small hedge. And you know, the summer flower on this is very fragrant. Beautiful foliage all the way up to frost. Ligustum Vickery, 3 gallons. Hey, check out this Pieris. This Pieris is Katsura. And the unique thing about this one is you can see, first of all, it's just loaded with flower buds. The other thing is in the summer, early spring to summer, I would say, it gets that really deep burgundy blast of new growth. Look at the size of that 3-gallon plant. Pieris Katsura. Well, the sun's peeking in on the dock here, but I think you can still see the bud and bloom on these Echinacea Purple Magnus. You know, the guys have timed these just right. A lot of color. Add that to your displays. This is also a great pollinator and native plant. Echinacea Purple Magnus. Well, here I wanted to show you a spring flowering perennial. So you're saying, well, what are you showing me this for? Well, you know, if you plant them now, you get them established and they're really going to pop a display of color. First off, here we're looking at phlox. Subulata or ground cover phlox, emerald blue. Look at the size of these plants, guys. Nice, heavy, full plants. What a great ground cover. And then here we're looking at Rudbeckia Goldstrom. And you know, this crop is just outstanding. It's not going to see a lot of flower on this, if any. But I mean, you get this thing planted and established, it's going to give you a lot of color for next summer. Here we're looking at roses. These are all knockouts, pink knockouts. Here, look at these. So, now we're looking at our 3 gallons. You can see we still have some color in there. Buds are coming out, so we have opening flowers, buds, beautiful 3s, knockouts. First up here, we're looking at our 7 gallon. These are Buxus Winter Gems. I mean, look at the size of this plant, guys. What a value on these. Here we have Rhamnus Fine Lines, and we got some outstanding 3 gallons here. Good values. Here's a look at our 3-gallon Buxus green velvet. More of those beautiful green velvets, and here we're looking at dianthus, and this is part of the Paint the Town series. Aren't these pretty? Hey landscapers, check this one out. This is Ilex glabra densa. Here's another look at those 7-gallon Hick size, guys. You know, if you're a landscaper and you need these things, I'd get them fast because they're selling. Here's another look at a boxwood. Here's our 7-gallon green velvets. Well, that's a quick walk through our dock today. You know, the guys are getting ready to load some of these up, but I wanted to give you a quick look at what we still have as far as interesting plants for fall and spring. So be sure to get your order in and take advantage of all this color. These are great plants to put in the fall landscape and have them all done and ready to go for spring. Be sure to water your plants in, keep them happy, and I hope we're loading this truck for you.